As you bow towards your heart in this heart space, see if there is an intention already that you might want to put for this practice. This is going to be a practice of letting go, practice of inquiry. We want to be in that space where we are ourselves. Namaste. Excellent. So find this comfortable seated position to start our meditation. It's best to be with your back straight. Your legs don't matter that much. Your legs need to be comfortable. They shouldn't stop you being on the moment, being with yourself. So just sit and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, start breathing onto your belly and your ribs and your collarbone. And as you exhale, let go of your belly and your ribs and your collarbones. This is the full yogic breath. Inhaling onto your belly, your ribs and your collarbones. And as you exhale, let go of your belly, ribs and collarbones. Feel that area of your breath. And this time of the year, time of autumn, the time where the old days, everybody was celebrating, reaping the benefits from the summer and storing things to pass the winter. And this particular part of the year was considered a time where the passage of people that have left this world was open. Today is also 31st of October 2020, full moon. So we are under the influence of this full moon, which might bring emotions up. And it's also, the full moon is a time of completion, a time where what we're building towards comes to being. So for today's meditation, the first inquiry question I'm asking you is, what is passing away at this time? What are you being asked to let go of or to mourn for? But it's passing away for you at this time. What are you being asked to let go of? What are you mourning for? So as you ask this question to your heart, if you wanted to, you can write down whatever comes up. It might be a word, phrase. You can even draw an image. We're going to be with this question for 5 minutes. what is passing away at this time? What am I being asked to let go of or to mourn? If your mind wanders, bring it back to that idea or sensation of letting go. Keep focusing on your breath and on letting go. So in our lives, we live a lot of times circumstances that keep repeating themselves, things that might harm us, might make us feel in the wrong place. And these are called samskaras. It's like a long play, a disc. And they make a little groove on our consciousness, on our bodies, on our minds, on the way we act and react to things. So when we notice these kind of things and we can let go of them, what happens? What happens is that we create a new samskara, positive one. So suppose that you want to let go, to let die your ideal of perfection, of efficiency, of being the perfect mother, the perfect lover, the perfect companion, the perfect teacher. What happens when you let go of that? When you let go of that, you realize that what's behind it is just you. So letting go of something, letting go of an expectation, a wish, can bring you the death of something you thought you were, death of something that you believed in, and instead gain the life of something new. Your next self-inquiry question will be, are there any specific qualities or intentions that you would like to focus on? What are the qualities or intentions that you might want to focus on the rest of this coming month of November? You can write down or note. You can even record on your mobile things that you might want to focus on, intentions or qualities that you want to cultivate. And staying in this space, staying in this space of quietness. Connect with your truth self. I'm going to tell you a story from the Upanishads. This story is the story of a teenager called Nachiketa. Nachiketa was the son of a wealthy Indian man in the old days. And one day, his father, Nachiketa's father, was doing a sacrifice, performing a sacrifice ritual of giving away his wealth. And this man had lots of cows and lands and lots of wealth. Now, Nachiketa, being a teenager with the innocence and the lack of discretion, confronted his father and said, well, you are pretending to give your wealth, but actually you're just giving away your oldest disabled cows. So this is not your wealth. If you're going to give your wealth, who are you going to give me to? I am your possession, I'm your son. Are you going to give me away as well? I'm your most precious possession. And the father didn't pay attention to start with, typical teenager challenging. Then, after a while that Nachiketa continued insisting, the father said, okay, I'm going to give you to death. Go to death. And as a good teenager without fears, Nachiketa sat in meditation to visit Yama. Yama is the Lord of Death. And when he arrives to the abode of death, Nachiketa says to Yama, I want to know what lies beyond death for man. Is there something beyond it? Some people say yes, some people say no. And Yama, the death, discouraged him from it. He started promising him to give him wealth and women and loves, all sorts of things, so that he will get away from the idea of trying to find out what's beyond death. And Nachiketa wouldn't have it. He said, what would I do with all of these women and riches and pleasures if at the end everything dies? What is beyond death? And having such a studious student, Yama, death, had to give in. And he imparted to Nachiketa the knowledge of Brahma, or self-knowledge. This space that is beyond anything that we know. This space that is beyond our likes and dislikes, beyond our current reality. That space we can only reach through meditation. So with this story in mind, just close your eyes if you have opened them. And observe who is observing. Observe who is beyond this moment, this present. Observe who is behind your likes and your dislikes. Observe who is observing. The you that is beyond all of this is the you that is immortal. Bring your hands towards your heart, and with your eyes still closed, bow your head towards your heart, towards yourself, thanking yourselves for having given time and space for your pondering, for your self-inquiry. Open your eyes. Namaste. Give yourselves a little clap.